All right, y'all, buckle in because this is going to be a gay old time.
If you gay, man, because you know you gay and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
He gonna go gay balloon because it's got all the colors because it's gay.
Okay.
And I got Skittles.
Hey, dumpster drivers, and welcome back to a new episode of I just randomly saw something online and decided to make it into a really shitty concept. So, happy Pride Month. Gay. Obviously, trans people are a target right now. They're scapegoats. Even though they make up less than 1% of the population. So just remember that there's a T in LGBTQ, IA+, etc. We're all underneath the same rainbow. All queer people. We're all intertwined. So I saw that crazy Amaya rainbow high closet, which I'm gonna get. I love it. I think it's so cheesy. And because it was so cheesy and so camp and everything, I was like, what if we loosely made like a poorly conceptualized idea for a video where, because it's Pride Month, people come out of the closet, etc. I never had to, because from the second I could talk, you could tell. I thought we'd just go through some old doll closets because I'm slowly becoming a top 10 channel. And we might as well just go through these, and then I'll give you guys a couple of my favorite closets. This is a dumb video. This is gonna be in the vein of, if you remember a couple years ago, I love the raccoon makeup from like recession Barbie era times, like 2007 to I think like 2011-ish. And I made a whole video about that, loved it. It was very niche, and I like diving into like these super niche concepts on my channel because sometimes doll content gets a little stale if we're all unboxing the exact same doll. Anyway, that's a long-winded way to say, let's look at some Barbie closets since we're gay and stuff and coming out of the closet is a part of our lives. So what are some of those Barbie closets that kept us safe until we made that decision for ourselves? Also, if you are a queer person who hasn't come out of the closet yet because you're not in a safe place, you're just not ready yet, you're not 100% sure, whatever, you're valid. Unless you're a DL person on Grindr who votes Republican. Okay, first one we're getting into is any of the old Barbie fashion cases. Just beautiful, really good concept. You get your doll put in there, make them nice and secure, all their clothing can hang, all their little shoes and accessories can come out of the little boxes. And so obviously, those are some amazing doll closets. They're still made to this day in different forms. They're still really easy to find, like old vintage ones versus like transitional period ones. I think one of my favorites is probably the Jonathan Adler one, obviously. That was the raccoon makeup era with the smoky eyes. And of course, the Golden Dreams version with the gold spun dress I also want. So those are just some of the really cool like standard Barbie fashion cases. Okay, next we're jumping into this one from 2008. So it's called Yasmins House, but it's mostly like a closet bedroom-y kind of area from Bratz. Amazing, right? Super cute. Just everything about it is so the era, like 2008. I guess I really like recession stuff. I guess that's where my mind is lately. And yeah, I just love like the shoe rack, the vanity, just everything about it is that very like 2000s like juicy couture closet. Now, if it was like black and neon pink, it'd be more on theme. But you know, Yasmin's like classy. So she's doing the Persian like golden whites instead. Yeah, and I just love it. And then of course, how could we talk about beautiful closets to come in and out of as we please if we don't talk about the Barbie fashion model 2002 carrying case. I was able to get one for myself years ago before the pandemic started and Barbie fashion model prices started getting insane. The only reason I got it so cheap was because on one side of it there's some water going down it, but it came with everything, all the drawers, all the ribbons, all the hangers, a couple little extras too, which is always great when you buy like a used product versus like brand new sealed. I still use that case to this day. It's fabulous. It's made out of actual wood. It's got like all these little details and it's just like heavy and hefty and the kind of like quality you would expect from Barbie fashion model collection. And I also saw somebody post in like one of the Facebook groups, because I stalk them, that they like found one on Facebook Marketplace not that far from their house for like I think $80 or something, and it's like I'm gonna kill myself. There's never anything like that on my Facebook Marketplace in my area except for something that kind of matches the next closet we're going to talk about, which is the 2007 Hannah Montana backstage closet set. It like has a bed, but it's mostly like closet-y. It's very like dressing room. Super cute. That's actually on its way because when I was looking through stuff for this video, I found one on eBay for like super cheap and I was like, inbox, never opened. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get it. So that's on its way. But when I was talking about Facebook Marketplace, the Hannah Montana house, one of the coolest 12-inch doll houses ever made, I got here on Facebook Marketplace for like $10. So while I complain about the Facebook Marketplace not having Barbie fashion model collection stuff, every once in a while something pops up. And then that leads into I think it was 2021 when this came out, the Rainbow High like fashion trunk case. I think I got a couple of them because they went on clearance for a little bit and now they're back up in price again. So they like fluctuate. I think they're still in circulation to an extent. I don't know. You can find them pretty easy. But yeah, it's just a clear acrylic case. But I like looking at it because it's rainbow high and it's like, you know that saying where like the closet was glass, like, girl, we all knew who you were. That's why I like this beacon of gay pride that was sold to us for, I think, like $50 or something when it came out. I think it's such a cute concept to have it kind of be like a backstage dressing room like the Hannah Montana one, but see-through. This is another one I have in my collection. I haven't unboxed yet. It's just sitting on the floor in my closet and I really need to get it out. The 2012-ish Barbie The Look closet, because these are fantastic. I like the little backdrops or whatever, but even then they're just like a solid, I think they're acrylic, like heavy buildable closet set to an extent. Like you can just kind of add as many as you want and everything. It's not customizable. I think the shelves are fixed, but it's a good closet overall for Barbie's great scale, everything. And Barbie The Look quality was always like a step or two down from Barbie Fashion Model Collection, but I feel like it was still in the same vein. It gave collectors like a more affordable, high quality, modern kind of situation. Okay, so stick with me here because we all remember when the Disney Princess license was under Hasbro. Those were dark times, but this 2018 Belle's wardrobe playset thing with the green drawers, I think it's cute. I think it's really cute for what it was. I think it was a $20 set. It came with her blue outfit, her yellow outfit. They were full fabric. And then the closet itself had a really cute screening. It was like a decent closet, like you could put stuff in it. It's more gimmicky, but it's fun. It's fun and it's whimsical and it's just like, it's not just like a standard closet. Obviously, it's based off a character from the movie. Controversial opinion. I've talked about this before on my channel. I don't hate the Hasbro face sculpts necessarily. There are some bad ones, like 100%, and they were mega cartoony, and I know people weren't super into that. Fucking Mattel right now is killing it with their face sculpts. But the very, very first ones that came out, like the Shimmering Lights princesses or whatever, Shimmering whatever princesses, I like them. I have all of them, and I think they're super cute, even though they're cartoony bobbleheads. Of course, one of the cutest trunk sets ever is the 16-inch Franklin Mint, I believe is the company who made it, Rose from Titanic trunk set. It has all of the like essence of the Barbie trunks with like the metal hanger like thing for the closet, the little pull-out drawers, stuff like that. It's just so, like, everything about it is so adult collectory. And even though it's like a 16-inch doll situation, you know, bigger scale or whatever, it'd probably work really well for Barbies too. You just get a lot of extra room. But yeah, I think it's super cute. I think Franklin Mint also made some of the like Princess Diana dolls I like. Rose, Princess Diana, gay rights. Then I don't know if this counts, but I have it. I like it. It basically acts like a closet, a playset, a bedroom, and that is the Tycho's Aerial Undersea Hideout, look, you know, grotto playset, because it has all these wires that make it look like the fish are swimming at different levels, fluidity, stuff like that. And then on top of that, they also had little starfish hangers for Ariel's clothing. So it's technically a giant closet that she lives inside of, but it looks like my closet where there's some clothes in there, but it's mostly just a place to like put your collection because you're a hoarder. And then of course we have this My Scene, My Room Chelsea closet, and this is like a way tinier, like wardrobe-y kind of set almost, but the doll's obviously cute. And then the furniture pieces in the My Scene world, I think I think they hold up a little bit. Like, even though, because even at the time, I don't feel like they were super like Y2K 2000-y. I think they were reaching into like these more classic silhouettes or something. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think they're aging that bad. And obviously I love my scene and I love Chelsea. This one is actually on its way to me, so I'm hoping it's super. I've seen other ones, but this is the one that's like the most fresh in my head, and it's the Integrity Toys trunks. Basically just these huge massive closets that are like whole entire systems. Like, this thing cost me a shit ton. Shout out to the person who helped me get it. You know who you are. Thank you very much. You've been helping me with a lot of Integrity Toy stuff, like the super cunty mermaid. But yeah, everything about the trunk system, obviously, it's Integrity Toys. It screams adult collector, and that's what I love about it. It's realistic colors. It's usable space. There's so much you could store in here. Then you could set it down, put like a backdrop behind it, put like a little fuzzy rug, and you got a photo shoot set to show off your dolls in their new outfits with like this kind of closet-esque background that you could probably put in portrait mode and kind of blur the background of. It's just a really good setup, so I'm hoping I can use it for that. And then of course, for our final closet for, you know, Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month! We wouldn't even be here without the 1977 Gay Bob doll, who was a male doll that was kind of, he looks like a G.I. Joe action figure basically, but he was the first openly gay male doll to come out of the closet. Like, that was his packaging, that was his whole gimmick. He's anatomically correct, and he's just a super fun doll, and he's definitely one I would want in my collection. Some of them inboxed are like a little bit more than I want to pay, so I'm hoping I come across somebody someday that is willing to get rid of their gay Bob. I'll take him. So yeah, guys, that's everything Harvey Milk was fighting for. Thank you for coming along this venture. Thank you for allowing me to turn slowly into a top 10 channel, because that's where it's going. Move over Mixie Mojo, Miss Mojo, Mr. Mojo.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stupidest people.
I don't know. They have that voice. All right, guys, I will see you in my next episode, where once I make a platform off of becoming a gay influencer, I all of a sudden take a hard right turn, become super conservative, and then tell you not to let me in with all that pronoun LGBT nonsense, because it's more profitable right now. Bye. I'm coming out. I need to delete my eBay app because I spend too much goddamn money. Martha P. Johnson.